While much of corporate America has turned its back on firearms-related business following mass shootings such as the February 14 massacre at a high school in Parkland, Florida, that killed 17 people, pro-gun entrepreneurs are creating their own Start UPS to fill the void. Parkland really brought out this open warfare against the gun community, Lopata said. Others who make their living in the firearms world have felt unwelcome on sites such as YouTube and PayPal and are also constructing online businesses to cater to gun lovers. Some are promoting their self-reliance at the National Rifle Association annual meeting in Dallas this weekend. The only other product on, a device to reduce muzzle climb, when a gun barrel rises upon recoil, has won pledges of $7,850 toward a goal of $100,000. One prospective entrepreneur wants to develop the assault rifle of the future for the U.S. military, while another wants to create a new concealed carry vest for women, Lopata said. Companies seek distance after the Parkland massacre. A number of major U.S. companies sought to disassociate themselves from the firearms industry. While the Second Amendment of the U.S. Constitution guarantees that the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed by the government, private businesses are free to turn away from guns, and many have. Bank of America Corp. (BACN) said it would no longer lend to companies that make military-style firearms for civilians. Dick's Sporting Goods (DKSN) said it would stop selling assault-style rifles, and Walmart Inc. WMTN, LL Bean and Kroger Co.'s KRN Fred Meyer stores raised the minimum age for firearms purchases to 21 from 18. Other companies pulled out of marketing deals that offered incentives to NRA members, including insurer MetLife Inc. METN, Delta Airlines DALN and United Airlines UALN, and the three rental car brands owned by Enterprise Holdings Incorporated. Tim Harmson, star of the Military Arms channel on YouTube and a celebrity at the NRA meeting, said he saw the backlash coming and prepared by creating his own YouTube for Guns, called, a reference to a full 30-round magazine. Many gun channels such as Military Arms attract large numbers of viewers. Military Arms has more than 700,000 subscribers, but Harmson said his revenues have dwindled. Like others who have used YouTube to monetize all kinds of content, gun channels have been affected by last year's adpocalypse, when major marketers pulled ads from YouTube after some had been unwittingly linked to offensive videos. No longer able to make money on YouTube, Harmson said he had to build an alternate site, which he called a lifeboat. We knew that if they kicked us off that platform we would have no place to go. Our families would starve, Harmson said. YouTube declined to comment beyond referring to its published policies and a statement in March from a spokesman who said the company routinely updates and adjusts its enforcement guidelines across all its policies. While YouTube has long banned the sale of firearms, the spokesman said, it recently notified creators of updates it was making around content promoting the sale of guns and accessories, specifically including ammunition and modified gun parts. Stephen Bozich, another firearms entrepreneur, said he was pushed by a big company into creating a startup. He wanted to use PayPal to sell unfinished guns, those that are less than 80% complete and thus not subject to U.S. government regulation. But PayPal, which bars users from buying or selling firearms or firearms parts, rejected Bozich last year, he said, leading him to recently start a site dedicated to selling unfinished guns. PayPal said it had no comment.